Do you believe that there's demonic going on in the music industry? Like, to make it really big, you gotta do demon?
I know about some things. I just can't speak of it. I know about some things. I just can't speak of it.
Demonic rituals, drinking, you think that's a real thing in the entertainment business?
Very real.
Do people run into are that dangerous?
Yeah.
They play with your bread.
They play with your life. Not life or death. That ain't I can go around corners. I don't mean shit. I'm talking about they play with
your everyday life.
They play with your kids' life. They play with your...
Yeah.
After making sure the cameras were off, Bo told me about some of the devil worship and rituals he's seen and heard about in the music industry. And he also named a singer that if I was able to name, you would all recognize who this person is. And with the recent news about human sacrifice in the Epstein files, it makes me wonder if the long-stated Hollywood rumors about satanic ceremonies and artists selling their soul to the devil may actually hold water after all.
Jimmy on the beat, boy.
Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Let's get please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, live once, I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure, it's about to go up. Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Let's get please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, live once, I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure, it's about to go up. Roll my blunt and pass my lighter.
All right, family, we got to chop it up. We really got to talk about this. Now, I want to thank everybody for being a part of the channel, hitting the comments, hyping the videos. That's how you help the video get spread throughout the algorithm. And that's how we get the message out here. So if you're a genuine supporter, definitely hype up the video. Like the video, interact with the comment section. We got to get this out here, y'all, because things are happening right in our faces. But today, I want to talk about Cartel Bo and how I think he broke the oath. Now, Cartel Bo is a Houston rapper, and he's faced a lot of controversy. They shot a music video. There were several firearms in the video. They were in school zone, and they got a RICO, but they beat it. So he changed the name of his group and all this stuff, and recently he did a hood vlog with the guy Tommy G. Cartel Bo broke the oath by being too real. A lot of the things he said didn't go with the agenda. And although he's not a artist that's really well known, he still has enough influence to shape others' minds who are clueless or curious. We're going to review and react to some of these clips, and we're also going to give a little deep dive on the I'm not going to even say deep dive, but just a little surface level info about Houston PD. Now, I say he broke the oath because of what he said, and what happened afterwards led to Houston PD coming out making a Facebook post trying to debunk everything this man said. They released his criminal record. They did everything. But what people aren't thinking of while they're so busy saying, oh, they exposed him. When black people say around the corner, that usually means about 10 to 15 minutes away. Now, they said it was from the burbs, and that might be true. But that doesn't mean he didn't live with a girlfriend or a baby mama or a homeboy in the hood. Now, where did he become a man at? The burbs or the hood? That plays a part. I'm done yapping. Let's get to the clips.
Man, nah, it's good, man. Well, you know I've been out here. Man, everything great, man. Everything great. All right, man.
Now that's funny. When I watched this interview in real time, I knew that cop pulling up served a different purpose. Now, we know about the whole thing about hood dudes and the police and don't talk to the police. Here this dude is asking Cartel Bo, is everything okay with your moms and this and that? And it's funny because his mom also hopped on the Houston PD's Facebook post to try to debunk this man. That was the first thing that let me know the energy of this interview. What way can you take credibility away from a street dude? Picture him talking to a policeman. And that's what they did. Come on, man, you gotta make it make sense. Let's get to the next clip.
Yeah.
Right now, my social media is flooded with all of the war updates. What's on your guys' social media right now when you're scrolling?
Just to be frank with you, that's some white man war ass shit, man.
You know how the white guys are looking at it?
Like, that's some weird
We say
ass
it's
shit.
Israel's war. That's what we say.
Y'all over here bombing these people gonna blow our ass up. Like, they gonna get something off. You ain't never gonna just get everything off and completely obliterate them getting something off. And when they play dirty. Why even instigate that shit? Like, they should left them people alone, bro.
Now, I don't have to say much about that clip. Y'all heard the man. He said that's a YT's man war. And what he meant is, it's now it's not our place to fight that fight. And that's what a lot of people said about past events that our country was into with other countries. That's not our war. Now, when you have a hood dude with influence and he's speaking like this, in my opinion, those are things that they don't want to get out because it shapes the mind of the gullible or the curious. Let's get to the next clip.
So, in your guys' social media, was the Epstein file something that was popping up on your feed?
Yeah, 100%.
What do you guys think about that?
I mean, I don't really get into stuff like that.
The Epstein files. You heard of that stuff? The world's largest pedophile blackmail ring. That's how they control politicians. Epstein was the guy that trafficked all these kids, politicians, celebrities, billionaires. Will go there and kids, and it's being covered up right now.
Nah, we won't cover stuff on stuff like that. We won't cover stuff like that at all, 100%.
Now, this one falls on Tommy G and Cartel Bo. It falls on both of them. And I say that because, and it's kind of funny that Tommy G went there asking these types of questions. But when you have this name that they're talking about, and they're talking about the politicians he had in his pockets and things like that, they're bringing more awareness about the situation to the hood, period. But I want you guys to pay attention because bro says some stuff that really had me in awe, like, wow, I didn't know dude thought like that. Let's continue.
One thing I've noticed is it almost seems like there's an information bubble, like what people here are tuned into compared to like what sometimes what I see.
People got to tend to what affects them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody be all right, mama.
When they did donuts, and when the guy recorded them and reported that, Houston police called this man a snitch. Tell me I'm lying. I'm waiting for you to tell me I'm lying. Let's get to this next clip.
They saying that they did it because Israel had been doing wrong to their people and all this shit for all these years, this, that. But I'm not saying that this is this or that is that. I'm saying that kickstart all that shit. That kickstart like all that shit. Well, my American end, now they believe, okay, Iran was behind that. It wasn't just a separatist group. Iran is behind that. Okay, so they put in the forefront against Iran. Israel doing all kind of shit and breaking all kind of laws. But then you don't know the shit behind the scenes that's not on the table too. From my understanding, Israel had nuclear war power when they was ready to use it on Iran unless America helped them. That's another rumor going around.
Yeah.
Like if America don't, if you don't help them, we gonna nuke them. I feel like when you address race and you don't act like it don't exist, and you know what I'm saying, everybody is created equal and should be treated equal, but we don't live in an equal world. So you have to, in order to get to people, give the reality of situations so you can have that togetherness and you can have that love. Democrats want to act as if there is no blur. We're just all this and everything, and we all know that's not the case.
Both parties don't help.
Yeah, and it's just, you're gonna take this fucking or this fucking.
Yeah,
I'ma fuck you and tell you I'm fucking you, and I'll help you a little bit, or I'm gonna fuck over you and act like I'm gonna do all this shit for you and don't do absolutely nothing for
I
you.
think that's probably a pretty good description.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta be real with you. I feel like Trump care about the people, to be honest with you, because I feel like he cares about the opinion of the people. He give what you get. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you give me a love energy, I'm gonna give you a love energy. That's any person. He's real. That's why I say the Republican got some form of realness to you. Like that bullshit, like, you know they're racist. They're not gonna say they're racist, but we all know they're racist. They did their own fucking Super Bowl halftime show and had it was fucking joke with all white guys and Kid Rock performing because they were mad Bad Bunny was doing the Super Bowl. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's that petty. Like, you know what it is.
Now, I'm going to be real about what he just said. I support what he just said. That act right there on that main stage in front of the world reminded me of segregation. You got the whites' bathroom, you got the coloreds' bathroom. We had the coloreds Super Bowl halftime show. We had the whites Super Bowl halftime show. And this isn't me being racist. It's just me stating facts about what happened and describing people involved. Now, that was a line in the sand for me. And it was monumental in a way that it could allow so much other stuff, and it can reverse segregation, in my opinion. Do you know the climate of the world and what we were going through at that moment? Come on, man. ICE, things like that. You got to make it make sense. Now, this next clip, check this out.
Tonight, Houston police officers who were, well, caught on video right here doing donuts in last week's snow are now being disciplined. That's according to the police union.
But that didn't stop the union from firing back at one of the men who recorded the stunt. In a series of posts, they called him out for, quote, snitching, which he says put a target on his back.
We're human. We like to have a good time just like they do.
The police union proceeded to poke fun at Brown for his cracked windshield on Facebook and called him a snitch.
He took it a little serious, and then things may have went off the rails a little bit.
The attacks got more personal and included reposted videos of Brown ghost riding his own vehicle.
You can't do what he does in public and then turn around and call out others.
That's diabolical, y'all. But that's how petty they are. And that's my opinion. I don't care who likes it. I don't care if they don't like it. That's petty. The police calls a man a snitch, but they also encourage people to come help and give tips and this and that. Make it make sense, but this video is why I think it's Cartel breaking the oath. And I don't think it stops here. Keep in mind what he said about the industry and things like that. 30 to 60 to 90 days, and things are going to drastically change for dude. Like the video. I'm out. Peace.